Welcome back to the farm. Today we are planting some rhubarb here right in front of our house. We got these starts from the folks we actually rent our pasture land for our cows. So they have a really nice, well-established, super old rhubarb plant there that's getting huge. And so they offered last spring and it didn't happen, but we got some of it this year. So they pulled up 3 sections for us. So I planted them all here. They're pretty well spaced out. Huge hole for it. This one might not be so big. Take this guy out and see if he needs a big hole. Oh, he might need a bigger hole. Nice and big hole. Ooh, dirt. This hole too big. I'll put some more back in. Alright, nice loose. So now they're in the ground. We had a big rain yesterday. So yesterday morning, before the rain, would have been ideal to get these in the ground, but soil's nice and wet for them. We've got them planted now, nice and deep where it's level. And so now we're just gonna throw some wood chip on top, water them a touch, and they should be good to go. What a hard worker you are. You want help getting it close? Okay, I'll help you out. Leave it, Macy. empty. Do you need some more water in there? So these guys are now successfully transplanted. Now, they may not do much this first year since this is a perennial plant, which is really nice. It means that each year it's gonna come back no matter what. So you really don't even have to do anything. You don't have to really cover it at all. I did go around and cover the dirt with some wood chip, just because that helps with weeding. So this is, of course, now the first year, this was just grass and stuff like this. It wasn't a spot that like, we had a hay bale on it for Shelby's birthday party in October for a while, and like the grass kind of died back. So it was just kind of a dirt spot that didn't like to grow anyway. Hi, Macy girl. Harley. Good girl. Good girl, Harley. Good girl. So it's just kind of a spot that didn't like to grow much grass anyway. So I figured, well, might as well turn it into a garden bed. Maybe I'll have less weeds. But I did lay a piece of cardboard down in the spot we really didn't plant anything, just to help mitigate any weeds from coming up. That cardboard will break down and help choke out any grass seeds that try to come up. And so that's the plan there. But the wood chips just help add, it'll break down, it'll be fertilizer for the plants over time. You do just have to watch out if the leaves start to turn yellow. It means it's kind of tying up the nitrogen, but since I just laid it on top as a covering and didn't like work it into the soil or put it down in the holes or anything, it shouldn't do that. Is it dripping on her? Do you think Macy's thirsty? Can you fill up your watering can and give her some water? Let her drink out of it. There you go. Oh, is she trying to figure it out? The other nice thing about planting in wood chips is that it will actually retain moisture, so I should not really have to water these guys again after this first time. This is just kind of to soak things down and get that water content in there for them. Now these wood chips have been rained on all day yesterday, so this is just extra and kind of just fun for Shelby. Not necessarily necessary.
Macy needs some in here.
Macy's gonna drink some out of there. That bucket's got holes in it though. The water's coming out. She's gonna drink from the puddle maybe? All right. So like I was saying, rhubarb is a perennial plant, which means it'll come back every year. So pretty much this should always now produce food for us, which is pretty cool about perennials. The more perennial food things that you can plant, the cooler it is. We can share with the bees?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think some honeybees will come to our yard this year?
Yes.
Maybe we'll catch a wild swarm. Rhubarb is really good for pies as well as like apple crisp type things. So you can do rhubarb and apple, you could do rhubarb and strawberry, really rhubarb in any fruit. But apple and strawberries would be our top two favorites. So that is what we're excited for this year. Now I might not harvest anything from these few plants here this year. We'll probably still harvest from the ones down at the cows, just because these guys are new starting out, so we don't want to put them under any extra stress. That way they are plentiful for years to come. Macy is trying to climb into Shelby's little car here. So yeah, that is how we transplanted our rhubarb. So the guy at the cows dug these up. He got real deep, so you scoop up a good portion of the root system, and then you just want to get them in the ground and water them and make sure they're fed with good soil as soon as possible. All right, thanks for coming and transplanting some rhubarb with us. We will catch you guys on the next one. Can you say bye, Shelby?
No.
No, you're too busy watering?